what the Church of Scientology is so afraid of.
This is SPTV.
Hello and welcome to Scientology Money Project with your host, Jeffrey Augustine. I wanted to share today in a very short video how Danny Masterson has, all by himself, following his conviction in a sentencing of 30 years to life for very serious assaults, has redefined the word SP. Of course, in the Church of Scientology, an SP simply means a suppressive person. And that's Scientology's way of addressing people who are they deem antithetical to its interests. And Hubbard had a whole doctrine about how 2.5% of the world's population are antisocial. They're suppressive. So Hubbard had this idea that 2.5%, that, and he said that this was scientific in nature, that 2.5% of the world are antisocial personalities. And that's what a suppressive person is. But what it really means is someone who opposes the Church of Scientology's will to conquer the world, to cover up crimes, go on financially predatory wealth extraction schemes, and do all manner of machinations, evil. And so if you call them on it, you're an SP. Now, Danny Masterson, I went and checked on him today at the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department inmate locator. And there we see Daniel Peter Masterson, date of birth 3/13/1976. They're showing him at 5'10", 160 pounds. Of course, he was booked on May 31st, 2023. That's when he was convicted. And his attorney, Philip Cohen, wanted him to remain free on his $3.3 million bail until sentencing. The judge, she ruled him a danger to society and ordered him remanded into the custody of the LA County Sheriff. So then that date he was booked, he was rearrested after he was booked. Now we go down, so there's no bail. He's there at the Men's Central Jail. But what's an interesting thing, if there's no information on release date, obviously, yet they're not going to give any information on that, but he will be transported to California State Prison. What I draw your attention to down here, the information below, the disposition code over here in the lower right-hand corner shows that Danny Masterson is an SP. That's how the state of California now defines him, as an SP. And what this means in California is that Danny Masterson has been sentenced to state prison. So the correct usage of the term SP when you're dealing with the criminal justice system in California, SP is anyone, Scientologist or not, who's being sent to state prison. And that's where Danny Master is being sent for 30 years to life, to state prison. And I thought that was somewhat of an interesting thing to consider. How Danny Masterson, now when we think about SPs, we have to ask, well, are you talking about suppressive persons who expose the church on SPTV? Or are you talking about the criminally convicted Danny Masterson who's being sent to state prison? Please differentiate SPs for me. So I thought that was interesting that Masterson is coded as an SP by the state of California.